Hip-hop legend Lil Wayne, aka Mr. Carter, also known as Mr. Codeine in My Cup, is truly following in the footsteps of his papa, Birdman.
Yes, sir.
Because like father like son, Wayne is acting just like a baby, as Wayne has responded to Kendrick Lamar's lyrics addressing Wayne off Kendrick's new project, GNX, with the intro track Whacked Out Murals, where Kendrick explains how he let Lil Wayne down.
Used to bump the Carter 3, I held my rolly chain proud. Irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down, whatever though.
After the NFL announced that they're choosing Kendrick Lamar to headline the Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans in 2025, which did not sit well with Birdman Jr. as he decided to take time to sit in a conference room to make that video for social media after the halftime announcement, expressing how disappointed he felt that he would not get the moment to be on the Super Bowl stage to read his own lyrics on a teleprompter. Because remember, Wayne can't remember his own lyrics, whether it's at his own festival, Louisiana Fest, let alone with millions of viewers who are watching a Super Bowl halftime show. So Kendrick decided to give some light bars, but more of an observation on how questionable Weezy is acting towards Kendrick Lamar, feeling disappointed instead of congratulating Kendrick for getting a Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans. Wayne is one of Kendrick's biggest influences and why he raps to the ability that he does. But with the release of GNX, which is only considered to be a mixtape, there are rumors of another Kendrick album shortly on the way, which now may include a diss record for Lil Wayne, as Wayne responded to Kendrick and Whacked Out Murals with a Twitter post saying, "Man, what the fuck did I do? I just be chillin' and they still come for my head. Let's not take my kindness for weakness. I mean, let this giant sleep. I beg you all. No one really wants destruction, not even me. But I shall destroy, if disturbed, on me. Love." Which is so ironic because Kendrick just mentioned on the same song, Whacked Out Murals, that when they say it's love, they're lying to you. Oh my. And things are only getting worse for Weezy as Top Dawg got on the phone and on Instagram and made a post on his IG story with the picture of Kendrick's new album cover stating the following: "Kendrick is a dangerous man right now. Everything I thought he would be at 16 years old is here right now. Everybody stand down. I promise you." And we all know when you have to get Top on the phone or out in these streets to defend Kendrick Lamar, it's never going to be good for the other rapper who's coming for Kendrick, as we've already seen what's happened to the careers of Drizzlecake, Lupe Fiasco, and Big Sean Connery after they pressed the king of hip hop over the years. And if you know, you know. There are other reasons why Wayne does not want smoke with King Kendrick, whether it's now or in 2025. Not a battle rapper. Let's be real. What is Lil Wayne gonna destroy when it comes to battle rapping someone like a Kendrick Lamar, when Wayne's best known battle record is Gaulish, dissing Pusha T, with the most memorable lines,
"Fuck Pusha T and anybody that love him.
His head up his ass, I'ma have to headbutt him?
Got him, Lil Tunchi shit, weak stomach, it's me, LT.
Very dangerous. And LGBT, which led Pusha T, the ultimate dog catcher of hip hop, to not only destroy Wayne lyrically with Exodus 23:1,
Them niggas using you as a pawn. You see they never loaded they guns. All by yourself, ask Steve Jobs, wealth don't buy health, bitch nigga.
but now also ruin the reputation of Wayne's number one puppy on the Young Money roster, Drizzlecake. But outside of a terrible record with Gaulish, let's not forget that Wayne also tried to come for Jay-Z, the same man that helped him with his taxes, when Baldman Birdie was rubbing his palms, screwing over Wayne, double entendre. But still, Wayne decided to come for the Beyonce in his 2011 record titled It's Good, where again, Wayne makes a poor battle record claiming he's going to kidnap the Beyonce in response to dissing Jay-Z.
Talking about baby money. Kidnap your bitch, get that how much you love your lady money.
As if Wayne has that type of power to access Beyonce Knowles or Sean Carter. So again, Wayne's track record of battle tracks is very minuscule. Doesn't really scream destruction, more like destruction for his own hip-hop career, because the more battle records he releases like Gaulish and It's Good, the worse it's going to be for Wayne's legacy as it's looked at past 2025. Your own fans are telling you, lay down. Somebody please call Baldman Birdie to save his son from another annihilation like Pusha T did back in 2011. It's not necessary. Save his legacy. Real issues with real gangs. If Lil Wayne is claiming that he could start destruction against Kendrick Lamar subliminally, does that mean in battle records or does that mean in the streets? Because if we have to get Top Dawg on the phone and outside these streets of Compton, Inglewood, Watts because Wayne wants to make threats on a post, I don't think that Wayne is prepared for real bloods.
I'm a grown ass blood. Stop playing with me.
Don't do drugs. Stop it. Get some help.
I said it, yes, real bloods, and also real Crips, as 15 years ago, Wayne wasn't prepared for it when he had his security drive in the wrong neighborhood and had actual Crips pressing Wayne when Wayne thought that his tattoo tears were going to give him a hood pass way back then. And let's also not forget you let Young Thug and Baldman Birdie, your father, get away with putting a green light on you for shooting your tour bus back in 2015, allegedly, in which Lil Wayne still decided to do more collaborations with both Birdman, Baldy, and Young Thug. So not only is it proven that Lil Wayne cannot compete when it comes to battle rapping against Kendrick Lamar, for Wayne to make any type of suggestion or type of claim that he's gonna have destruction start if things get bad, if Kendrick continues to respond, as if he can get streets involved when Kendrick has all of LA involved with him on his side. If Drizzle Cake couldn't get through the LA Bloods, what makes Wayne think he's going to get through the LA Bloods after he's been lying about being a Blood for over 15 years at this point? And I'm sorry, Wayne, in my humble opinion, was never a Blood. I never looked at him as one of the best rappers because of that cosign from members that he had to pay for extortion when he was in LA. Look what just happened to his artist, Drizzle Cake. Drizzle Cake tried to get the streets involved and they backfired on him after Drake thought that Bitcoin was enough. What the fuck is going on with Young Money? And let's not forget, Kendrick has always looked up to Lil Wayne. And it also goes back to 2016 when Wayne decided he wanted to retire. And Kendrick was one of the few rappers back in 2016 that defended Wayne and begged him to not retire after Wayne was ready to hang it all up after Wayne's daddy was holding him up musically and financially under the Cash Money, Young Money business dealings, with Kendrick posting a drunk video begging Wayne to not retire.
Some hot boy shit, nigga, day one. Nigga talking about retiring and shit, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. No, nigga. No. 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 Nigga. No.
A lot more than Drizzle Cake ever did for Wayne, in my humble opinion. And has anyone ever checked on Wayne's former girl that Drizzle Cake spread his frosting on? I would love to get an interview with her to see what her thoughts are on everything going on with Wayne and Drizzle Cake. My final thoughts. In my humble opinion, Wayne has a lot more jealousy and animosity towards Kendrick Lamar than many people want to believe. For so long, Lil Wayne has been considered one of the greatest rappers of all time, even after his peak. I don't think Wayne ever realized how his legacy would go down in status, as he has been slowly ruining his legacy over the last decade in hip-hop, with the antics that Wayne has been doing over the years outside of his beef with Kendrick Lamar. There is also that notion that Wayne hasn't delivered amazing projects every year that he's dropped an album. Outside of the Carter 4, which is a pretty solid album and one of my favorites from Wayne, there's not a lot of albums you can look at after the Carter 3 where you're like, yeah, Wayne gave us a classic with this one. Something like a Carter 3 or even a Carter 2, which I personally think is Wayne's best album. When you're only considering Lil Wayne's studio albums and you're removing his iconic mixtapes, the Dedication series, No Ceilings mixtapes, you can't say that Lil Wayne still holds up comparable to Kendrick Lamar when it comes to studio albums alone. I'm not saying Kendrick surpasses Wayne like that, but there is coming a time now that Kendrick Lamar is about to surpass Wayne if we're just talking about studio albums and whose legacy is going to be better over time. At the end of the day, if we're only counting studio albums from Wayne, when you're comparing Kendrick Lamar studio albums, you don't have to include Section 80, but Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and potentially GNX, but then again, GNX is considered a mixtape. But if it was considered a studio album, those 5 albums alone would beat Lil Wayne's studio albums alone. Not his mixtapes, but just studio albums involved. So for me, I think the biggest issue with Wayne is that Kendrick Lamar is taking over the personal goals and achievements that Wayne wants to have in his own career, but Kendrick can't help that. As Kendrick is alluding to in Whacked Out Murals, that it's unfortunate that I'm letting my mentor down because essentially I'm passing him in legacy right now. And that's just unfortunate because Wayne has a lot of control over that, while Kendrick Lamar just dropped GNX, which is considered the best album of 2024 and might just be a mixtape. Wayne has yet to release the Carter 6, and Wayne has a lot of control over this, as he can make the Carter 6 happen anytime he wants, but instead he decided to go to Hawaii after Louisiana Fest and contemplate more on why he wasn't chosen to be in the Super Bowl halftime show. Meanwhile, you have Kendrick Lamar, who's just dropping a surprise album like Beyonce, and it's considered to be the best album of 2024 potentially, and it's only a mixtape. Wayne, where's the music? Don't be on Twitter like Meek Millie going silly. We know that you can rap, but we don't know if you can battle rap. Now, prove me wrong if you really want to prove all the Kendrick Lamar Glazers like myself something different, because I don't see destruction happening, definitely not in the streets, and definitely not with battle rapping. I don't know what Wayne is smoking on, but one thing he's not smoking on is Kendrick Lamar and his hip-hop career, and the legacy that he is cementing in 2024 and beyond. Comment below on other videos you want me to talk about this upcoming week. I'm going to have at least 3 for you, so trust me, you're going to be happy. But until next time, go be amazing and have an amazing day.